Hello, everybody! Duckyworth here, and after a pretty long hiatus, it is time for me to recommence recording my live film reactions. Yes, I've had a very busy last few weeks of going to visit relatives, commission schedule being pretty busy, just a lot of life stuff going on, and a lot of events going on that I've been going out to. So it has resulted in me having to put my live film reaction recordings on the back burner for a while. But I have got some time now to start doing my next live recording. And this is for a film that it looks like it's going to be a pretty weird one, just looking at the premise and the poster just alone. It's based on it's an Australian animated film from 2000, and it is based on a children's book written in 1918 by Norman Lindsay. It is called The Magic Pudding. Apparently it's about, okay, I've just got the synopsis of the book here. The Magic Pudding being the adventures of Bunyip Bluegum and his friends Bill Barnacle and Sam Sawnoff. A comic fantasy and a classic of Australian children's literature. The story is set in Australia with humans mixing with anthropomorphic animals. I'm looking at like some of the pictures that they had here. It reminds me a bit of stories like Rupert Bear or Paddington, or a little bit like that, just with a talking magic pudding. It tells of a magic talking pudding named Albert. Okay. Which, no matter how often he is eaten, always reforms in order to be eaten again. He is owned by the three companions, who must defend him against pudding thieves who want him for themselves. So it is a very bizarre sounding premise from what we've got there. And the voice cast on the animated adaptation is got a lot of big names. Sam Neill, Jeffrey Rush, Hugo Weaving, Jack Thompson, Tony Collette, and John Cleese as Albert. So yes, now we've got John Cleese voicing a talking magic pudding. And I remember when I shared the poster on one of the Discord chats that I'm a part of, and one of my friends said he looks like a walking mound of shit. Not a very flattering comparison, but I can kind of see why she would say that when she said that there. But let's see just what it is like. Will it be weird in a good way, weird in a bad way, or just weird? Okay, so I've got the film on Watch Cartoon Online here, and I'm just, but I will say this: just looking at the poster and the premise, it sounds like it's at least going to be unique in what happens in it, because if last time's live reaction, it was the Tale of Despereaux, and it's only been like 3 weeks or less than 3 weeks since I last saw that film, and I've already forgotten absolutely everything about it. So already just looking at the poster here and the premise, it looks like it's hopefully going to be much more entertaining or memorable. Funnily enough, I haven't seen that many Australian animated films recently. Apart from Harvey Crumpet and, of course, Mary and Max, which is one of my favourite animated films of all time and one of my favourite films, period. The main ones that I remember watching ages ago was Blinky Bill and The Magic Riddle, which I might want to see again at some point. Okay, Burbank Films, Australia. You've got a lot of ones there. They mainly made by Yorman. How do you pronounce this? Yoram Gross. That's The Magic Riddle and Blinky Bill. Other ones we've got here. Back to the Outback. That's came out a bit ago. Haven't seen that. Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Actually, a lot of a fair few of the Disney sequels came out of Australia. As soon as that they had like a production studios set there. Extremely goofy movie. No, I don't recognise too many. Yeah, there's not that many Australian animated films that I've seen, but from Blinky Bill and Harvey Crumpet are ones that I really recommend. Oh dear, 100% Wolf. That is not one that I recommend. That one's absolutely horrible. But okay, the Magic Pudding. Let's get on with the Magic Pudding. So okay, I've got the film up on Watch Cartoon Online, and I'm just about to click play now. So here we go, everybody. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, big water! Okay, good way to start. Kia here. It's been a while since I've done a big water reference. Okay, we've got a seagull flying among the polar ice caps. Oh dear, and now it's getting pretty stormy. Oh, okay. Oh, so this one's Sam Sornoff, and Saucy Soup Tureen. The animation. Was that him swearing there when he said we're losing beep steam? Okay. Oh. What? Who's that? What was he doing? Was he like cooking? What was he cooking? What was he cooking bread in? Oh dear. The Pebble and the Penguin 2 got off to a very dark start, didn't it? The animation looks interesting. I mean, there has been a little bit of a stuttering, like with some of the movements, but it's not that bad. What? Tastes just like veggie pie. His meat. How is that like a veggie pie? What? Spunkle? What was his? Right. Oh no, the rhino from Gems of a Giant Peach is back. Okay, some of the effects on like the clouds look a bit. I mean, 2000, like 2000 CGI, and I don't know what the budget for this was like, but. Okay, so a lightning strike shot. Is that Albert the pudding? Okay, already we're off to a rather bizarre start here. So a lightning strike struck a pudding that was frozen in ice, and it stopped the storm. Wait, who was talking there? Was that? Oh no, it was Sam that was talking. Ew. Oh, so okay, so no matter how much the pudding is eaten, it never runs out. He's not a human. He's a. Actually, what is he? Oh, well, he's dead. I like the fact that one of their shipmates fell to his death, most likely, and the thing that they care about is the pudding. Oh, this is. Oh, what was that expression there? This is a Pebble and the Penguin. Oh no, there he is. He is not dead. Oh, okay. And now he's dead. Uh. Yeah, what about you? What about you? The Noble Society of Pudding Owners. Uh, Not a very creative name, is it? Ugh, ew, ugh. Steak and kidney pudding. Ugh. Oh dear, he's got a vor fetish. Uh, he wants them to eat him. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Just their shipmate died, and all they're caring about is a vorophilic pudding who wants them to eat him. Uh, the Great Pudding Society. Oh, there he is. John Cleese as Albert. Actually, the way he was moving, it reminds me a little bit of It reminds me a little bit of his character in the Swan Princess, like the way that, like, his facial expressions and just how animated he is. Uh, well, once again, I haven't read the original book, so I don't know how it goes. But oh no, he's still alive. But still, that was a bit jarring. Their teammate maybe not the best villain line. I want that pudding. Oh well, I mean, he was like, here's the Blinky Bill, or whatever his name is, a Bill Bushback, I think. What was his name? Your shoe. Oh, this is giving me a lot of Blinky Bill vibes, actually, like with what the characters are wearing and like the settings here. I wonder how that film would hold up because I've seen that a few. What do you call your beard? Oh no, not soup. Not soup. Don't mention that. This film's gonna turn to shit. Or are you gonna get boring Matthew Broderick, Gary Stu mice coming in? Ugh. Uh, I hope that's I hope that's beer and not what I think it might be. If he keeps it under his bed. Ugh. Oh wow, that's a very arcane looking. Oh, wait, is he dead? Did he just have a heart attack and just face plant in his cake and they're just not? Uh. Anyway, he looks like the great owl if he was a panda. If he was a koala, rather. A koala, sorry, because people say panda. Koala. Uh, you do realise that there's a. He's not dead. Oh. What was that? He just face. Ew. Oh, don't throw his secret white foam in his face. Ew. Yeah, seriously, what was that? Why does he keep an urn full of white substance underneath his bed? It could be two very different but very bad things. What, why are you drowning him in cake? Why? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Song. Of course. I wonder if Julius from Ty the Tasmanian Tiger is related to this guy. Oh, kookaburras. What do you have against kangaroos and pelicans? Racist. This looks like the 100 Acre Wood he's just leaving. Is there? What was that? Was that the pudding? Why was he in the haystack? Okay, Ratter panning for gold. Wait, what? Why is the oh, is it Vulture? What is going on? Wait, what is going on? He's going all over the place and all different, okay, and echidna, what is going on? It's just jumping all over the place and the pudding just wrecking everything. What? Okay, and... Oh, okay, what is going on? Well, this definitely has my interest more already than a Tale of Despereaux, but it's just... okay, alright. Was the original book this chaotic? Yes, that's this film so far. Most unexpected. You knew her when she was a chicken. What was she now? Wow, that chicken was very buxom. Uh, 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 what? What is what? Can you slow down, please? What's going on? What is going on? This is nonsense. Okay, now he's carrying a watermelon for some reason. What? Is he? Is he a rat or a coyote or what? What is he? Why is he Irish? They're changing a lot. I've been to Australia, and I don't remember it being this crazy. I mean, granted, it was a long time ago when I last went. It was like quite a few years ago, but I don't remember it being this insane. Oh, and there's the talking vorophilic pudding. I wonder if it gets along with that weird gingerbread man from Tim Burton's Hansel and Gretel. Ah, ew! That noise. Oh, oh, okay. Now that what? Now they're here. Join the club, mate. Neither do I. uh, uh, oh, and only now someone's got 10 years ago. Only now someone's going out to search for them. What was it about walk cycle from this guy? What was his name? What height is a pudding? What are you talking about? What is going on? Ew, that just, I mean, I've heard of steak and kidney pie, but steak and kidney pudding? Uh, Okay, another song. Then again, I looked it up and I saw that the original book has a lot of songs in it as well. Oh, what is it? Eyes? Uh, he just looks like he just looks evil, just like with a lot of his facial expressions. La di da di da di da. That's like a John Cleese signature phrase at this point. La di da di da di da, like in a Shrek 2. Uh, uh, oh, too fast. You're too quick on. Okay, pelican. Where'd they all come from? What is he like? Got pheromones that like attract everyone to trying to nick him or something? Ever? Oh, where you come from? Uh oh, okay. So he changes form. Uh. Oh my god! I can't believe I made that joke, the spotted dick joke. What? Why is he wearing? Why is that one wearing a? What are they? What is going? I'm lost. Uh, uh, oh, okay, what's happening now? What is this? What is he gonna come across now? Oh, it's a. Oh, okay. Why is he Irish? Uh, Mr. Bunkle. Find the frog that sits on the log. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, the animation isn't bad. The animation's good, but it's just crazy on top of crazy. What's going on? What's going on now? Oh, uh, wait, where was that sailor that ended up getting thrown into the sea earlier? Uh, and why do they want the pudding so badly? Just never-ending food. Uh, oh wow, that was clumsy. And the backgrounds look nice as well, but it's this is quickly going into Raggedy Ann and Andy levels of insane. Oh, is it? And the character designs fit the book illustrations that I've seen. Wait, Why is he cross-eyed? Oh, what was that look? Oh, what? What? Why is that? That porridge looked like something else. That penguin. Uh, uh, okay, so the pudding is like the forbidden fruit. Uh, oh. Okay, so they say that the magic pudding is like the most fantastic food in the world. Well, why were they mooning? And just sort of a split second, it looked like they were mooning. Uh, why don't we just chop off pieces of the pudding to give to people if it's that important? I mean, it's interesting because it has a lot of stuff going on, but uh uh wait, oh, so the pudding was on the Titanic. Uh, Animation and the Titanic is not a good. You left him to drown. Oh, all of it. Every time he just grimaces a lot. The pudding. Everything. Everything. Oh, Bunkle. That was his name. Oh no, he's out somewhere. Oh, okay. Who's this? Okay, whipping. Uh, okay, this suddenly got dark. What's going on? Oh, this is that Bunkle guy again. That is a very disturbing carrot that he was just eating there. Ew. Yuck. Oh, so he's just eating absolutely everything because he can't find anything that tastes as good as the pudding. Ew. 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 Okay, so all these lizards and are just trying to get the pudding back for him. That one's Tony Collette, that mouse or rat, I think. What kind of animal are you anyway? What is that? Is that like a... Is it... Yeah, what is it? What is that? Oh, good. The food mines? Why would there be food... Why would there be food buried under the ground? I mean, now that the pacing seemed to have slowed down a bit, so it's not so crazy. So I can actually keep up with more about what's going on. But it's just like the first 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes, it was just... Oof. Yeah. Oh no, it's Time the Tasmanian Tiger all over again, except instead of Boss Cass, it's this guy who's kidnapping a bilbies to get them Anyway, now that it's slowed down a bit, I'm able to follow more about what's going on and get a good idea more about some things in the story. But the first 20 minutes, it was just loony on top of loony. Wait, why are they holding the pudding's hands instead of just keeping him in the bowl? Where you going anyway? Oh yeah, the frog on the log. Well, I mean, he manages to pull off drag pretty well. He actually pulls off drag better than Sam Sornoff did. Wait. Ew. That's a pretty gross cherry. Green. Wait. Oh, okay. That was yeah, that was definitely fake. Well, okay, now it's going like really quick again, just like with the characters just taking off everywhere. Oh. Oh, okay, now he's going down the hill in a pram. Wait, was it the pudding thieves who threw him? Oh dear. Oh dear. And was falling into the rainforest. Wait, who was that threw that down at him? Well, I guess he's dead. Oh no, he got caught in the... Actually, some of the animation of this, it reminds me of the Wind in the Willows films with a Rick Mayall in them for some reason. Oh, now we're okay. Now we're getting into another song about him missing his parents, I guess. Wait, is that a hood or is that a hair sticking through the... Is that hair sticking through a hood? I mean, this is a nice song, and like the the idea of him like just feeling lost and missing his mother, but it's just like the first parts of this film has just been rushing through a whole load of insanity, and now it's just jumping into this. Oh, okay. Now we're going to back. Wait, she was getting chased by something. Oh, so his mother had to. Oh, so the bundle's henchman kidnapped her to work in those food mines. Oh wait, he saw that in the what are these waters? Is this where the frog on the log is? Is that why the waters are magic like this? Oh well, that was a nice song. It just seemed to come just very very quickly after, without much build up. Oh wow, that frog has got some pretty prominent bedroom eyes there. Oh, so I suppose that is how the water got magic there. Where two gums meet, there's plenty of water, but it's as dry as a bone. Well, gum trees do house water within their bark. So, wait, who was it that threw the pram at him anyway? That threw him off a cliff? Was it who was it? Oh, jerk! Ugh. uh, okay. I don't think you want to eat that pudding now. Now that it's been covered in a mud. What? Pardon? I'll be sock dongles? What's that mean? And the voice acting, I will say this, the voice acting is good in it as well. I think it was, I think it was just at the start of it. Now he's turned into a. Wait, but so now he's eating some of the pudding, making it like Gumtree. All right, I get it. Oh, okay. Food mines, like roots, and we're like trying to make like a soup room or whatever. I was going to say, how do you? Oh, there they are. There's his parents. I was going to say, how do you make a get food from under the ground? Um, um eh. Oh, okay. He's actually pretty. Yeah, yeah, actually, he is pretty messed up. But, you know, like I was asking, why did we just leave him to die? But I mean, considering the fact that he was like he was responsible for crashing Sam and Bill's boat at the start by like cooking bread in the oven instead of stoking it with coal, and yeah, all he cares about is his own stomach. Oh, what are you? What are you supposed? What is he? What is he? Like blackberry pudding now? Oh, strawberries. Does he have a lisp? I just noticed. Oh, is it? Is he actually? Is actually what? Is it a bushfire? Or is he just setting it up to oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, it is a bushfire. And you get a lot of those in Australia. Oh, okay. So they're just using it as another trick to get the pudding. Is some of the lip syncing off? Because I've just noticed it with some of the scenes. It just looks a little bit like the lip syncing is a little bit off. Oh, okay. It just leaves. It just leaves the pudding there. All right. You bruise easily. How do you? How can you bruise? Ah, oh, no, that was not white. What was with that huge bulge? He was not he was not quite. He was not. He was a bit taller than that. So why was he face level with his crotch? Oh, another song. What? What did with these songs? I mean, I imagine they probably came up this quickly in the book, but still, there isn't. Uh, okay, if it's really so bad, why are you singing? Why are you clowns? Yes, stop singing. Why are you clowns? Oh, wait, his hat just got his hat back. Uh, glowing hands. Okay. Anchor. Oh no, it was theirs. Okay. Oh no, we're gonna crash into Piglet's house. Australian version. Looks like Piglet's house. Ugh. Uncle Bunkle. Is he actually your uncle, or is it just a name he has? Watkin Wombat. That gives me more flashbacks to Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, because I remember the Bilby is always making those noises. Coo-wee. What kind of animal are you? Are you a vulture? Or is he a parrot? I don't know, I can't... I mean, I've been able to identify what most of the animals are, but some of them are a bit ambiguous. I like Sam. I think Sam's my favourite character out of them, out of the main group. I like that. The bit you may now lose your temper. Oh, he is a parrot. Considering the heat, but a lot of it, I mean, I'm imagine if you live in Australia, you're used to the heat of it, but I'm surprised that they haven't been drinking much more water, just like the way they're running around in Australian heat. I've been to the outback, and it can get really blooming hot. So I would have, especially for a penguin running around in this heat. I love the way that when he walks, he waddles. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Whiskers out of dry grass. What kind of animal is here supposed to be? Pudding enlarger. Uh, uh, is this supposed to be an enlarger? They're asking for something to be enlarged. Uh, what is with all the... I'm noticing more innuendos than I was expecting when watching this. Wait, he's just running off? Right, why was he just running off from them? What's he doing? Why are you... Why are you running away? Wow, he's a bit of a... Albert is a jerk. It's a good thing that you can... He's a never-ending supply of food, because other than that, he can be a bit of a jerk, can't he? Oh gosh, we're going to come across like Uluru. Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks, you deserve that. Yeah, you did have that coming. It reminds me of a tree from the Friendship is Magic episode, The Perfect Pair, except the gum trees. So where is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be a specific part of Australia? So what has he? Has he been eating all his henchmen? Ugh. Ugh. It actually can be pretty unnerving, like with the way that he's just trying to find something, better. So he's just eating all the workers that he's kidnapped. Ugh. Ugh. Oh hey, look, it's the villain's plot from the wild, except it works better. And I don't know what kind of animal he is, but from what I can tell, he's carnivorous. From what I can tell, he's carnivorous, so it makes more sense that he wants to eat everything rather than Kazar. Can't you think about other things other than being a jerk to everyone, Albert? Oh, okay, he's gonna drown them. Oh, it's a dam. Oh, it's a dam that's been blocked up. That's what it is. Okay. Stop begging people to eat you. It's getting a bit disturbing. Is it? Oh no! Watch out! Watch out! You're gonna see a Zera. Or you're gonna see Zera falling. Yeah. Depends. What kind of animal is he, and whatever kind of animal it is, can they swim? I don't know. Oof. Ouch. Oh hey, it's one of the dunnies from Thai. Wait, wait. He's reading the magic pudding. Okay, that was a bit of a clever Easter egg there. I've got to imagine that whenever there's rain in like the outback in Australia, this kind of thing happens often with how dry it can get. Okay, no, that hat does not suit you. This honestly reminds me of This is reminding me of Rango now. Wait, what did he say was him a mayor? Tooraloo. I like the I like the way that they do the anthro animals in this, and they keep them like sort of relative to size, and keep it relative to size. Oh, okay, another song. The songs don't flow; they're just coming out of nowhere. That is one of the criticisms that I have against this. They just seem to coming out of nowhere. A lobster and a fish. I thought the insanity was over with, but no, we've got lots more. Ew. How does that feel? Ew. It's like it's stabbing into his brain and just throwing them all about. Those look more like a giant brownies. The bits coming off him. Ugh. Ouch. What is that one that keeps getting squashed? Okay, now it's night time. I love it. I love the frilled lizard and the rees that you can see. I like that they're using some of the more obscure animals here. I mean, I'm not obscure in Australia, but I mean ones that you don't see very much in animation. Actually, this reminds me, I need to see Rescuers Down Under again at some point because I remember really liking that. The Bacon Academy and the Bacon Academy of Self-Raising Flour. What's that? Anyone with a pudding. Oh, did I mention that earlier? That bit when he was like drowning his granddad in that cake, but I just missed it. Like, what's going on with Bill's eyes? Bill's eyes seem like they're drifting apart from his head. Oh, Fergus. Where'd you get another watermelon from anyway? Okay, your lip syncing is going a bit all over the place. I find it interesting that among all of there's only one human that we've seen in this. I mean, where are the other people? I'm just trying to keep an eye out for them, and I'm surprised I haven't seen any other people among the cast. And what? Well, that's stupid. Wait, you ate your watermelon? Where did you get another one from? Hmm. What is that? What have you got in your milk or gravy? What kind of metaphor is that? What have you got in your veins? Milk or gravy? Well, milk's good for your bones because there's got calcium in it. Oh. Oh, great. Everyone else is a coward and just run off. Anyway, milk is good for your bones, and if it's gravy, then you pretty much be dead, so... Ugh. Ugh. Ew. Ouch. Oh, what, that one lizard that just popped in with a salt. Okay, he sounded a lot like a Joanna uh, from Rescuers Down Under. Wait, you just come across that melon and you just sit on it like that? Uh, wait, you were underneath a melon? Okay, now it bursts. Oh, wait, why are you jumping on the... What kind of power do you have? You've just lifted up the... Just by touching it? What? Oh, alright. Oh, he's just going to eat the pudding whole? Ugh! Close up, ew. Oh, that's what he is. He's a wombat. Oh, yes, I could just tell by just looking at him exactly what type of that. He just seemed very... actually, I can kind of see it now. I can kind of see it now looking at him, but earlier, I just couldn't tell. Ugh. Ew. Ew. Oh, wait, is he going to pull a Archibald Snatcher and is he going to explode? Is that going to be how he gets defeated at the end? Because he reminds me of a... It reminds me of a... It reminds me of a, in the box trolls. Is he just going to, like, blow... what? Well, okay, ew. Uh, okay, dancing... Wait, what was in the background about dancing? I can't tell because it's blurry. What, are they frilled lizard dancers? I think. It's like a wombat version of Ratigan who's got an eating problem. Just thinking more about it here. But clown again? What is with everyone randomly dressing up as clowns in his musical? Oh wow, in his musical numbers. Oh, ew. Okay, he's pulling off drag a little bit better now. Okay, can I see what kind of animals those are in the background? Because it's just too blurry. I think they are frilled lizards. The detail on his gut there. Oh, wait, were they... Oh, oh, wait. Oh, wait, were they, Oh, they're just other lizards, okay. Wait, where did they get all those, costumes from? Because, I mean, the dancers that were behind Bunkle just vanished. Ugh. Oh, oh, Jesus. Wait, what's her name? What's her name? I don't have I said her name yet? A rat? Ew. Oh, well, okay. Where did rain come from? Raining all of a sudden. uh, yeah. They're right there. Oh, oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. No. There are some nice. I mean, this film is nuts, but there are some genuinely nice moments in it. Oh, is the villain going to stamp on it? Oh no, no! I was, ugh, I was, no, I was expecting the villain to come and stamp on it. Oh, oh, he's just going to eat the pudding whole. Ugh. Oh, oh, that was stupid. Where's, wait, is oh, the skinks. No, don't show him. Don't show a close up of his mouth, please. Ugh. Ugh. Ew. Ugh. I don't. That looks like he was going to do something else other than eat him there. Ew. He's got permanently angry eyes. His dad's Mr. Angry Eyes. Judging by his eyebrows. Aren't all of you soaked? You know, wait, what was it about one animal's eyes in the back? That one animal had. Oh, there we go. Just gonna. Oh yeah, now the. Oh, but those people all ran off, and now they're gonna. Wait, did you just hit him? Why did you hit Sam? Whether Sam was just spinning. Ew! Ew! Oh, no, no, no! Ew! Ew, gross! Ew! Oh, oh, that was rank. Ugh. Uh, Wait, is he going to turn into a bomb or something? Oh, ouch. Wait, wait, he was just about to eat a... Wait, he was just about to eat a koala. He was just about to eat koala, so... So now he's wanting him to turn into... Uh... What are you doing? Oh, he's going to split... He's going to split in two? Wait, why couldn't he just split... Why couldn't he just split into two at once? Earlier, that would have solved a lot of problems. Oh, wait, he has an evil and bad part? What? Uh, Ugh! What the Ugh! He's turning into the great mighty poo. Ugh! Okay, now he's... Oh! What is with his mouth lip syncing? What? He's turning... he looks like a brown version of a Stave Puff Marshmallow Man. Ew. Wait, what's that pink? Oh. Oh, okay, so he just eats him. Oh. Oh, and spits him. Uh, just when I thought that all the insanity left in this film had been gone, now we've got him turning into a giant... Uh. Oh, okay, now he's turning into millions and millions of different... I still think he could have done this much earlier. Oh, no, never mind. I still think you could have done this at the start and it would have solved a lot of problems if you could just split yourself into many... You could solve world hunger by doing this. Why is everyone... Oh, no, is the sentient pudding dead? He could survive shoving bits at... pulling out bits of himself and feeding it to people. I think he can survive this. Still, you could solve world hunger with him. Why are you trying to hog just one of them? I mean, his dad still's got angry face. Why didn't he just split into loads of different puddings at the start? If they wanted to... His magic Pikachu tears are gonna wake... Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, magic Pikachu tears brought him back to life. You could have done that much earlier, and... He's still got angry eyes! His dad's... He's still... Oh, there you are. Great owl koala. Ugh. Ew! Don't rub your stomach like that. Ugh. Wait, what? I thought you had a heart attack earlier. Oh, now he's got a fetish for force feeding people until they become giant. Ew. Okay, now they're back to their old tricks again. The Team Rocket, like thieves there. Uh, I still think you could have split him into many. You could solve world hunger with him. Why do you want to keep him to yourself? You could have. Ew. Yeah, why couldn't you just? You could solve world hunger and all those starving animals that he came across earlier if you just let him multiply himself into many other versions of himself, rather than hogging him all to yourself. You're the heroes, and you're hogging this potential to end world hunger to yourself. And I'm still awaiting an answer to that question. Was it the thieves that pushed the pram towards him to try to throw a bill down the cliff earlier, or was that just a rant? Oh, okay. End after credits sequence. Oh, now is he gonna freeze? Big water again. Sam Neill was Sam Sornoff, Bill Barnacle, Hugo Weaving, Albert John Cleese, Bunyip, that's his name, Bunyip Bluegum, Jeffrey Rush was him? Oh no, Tony Collette was Meg Bluegum. Hang on, let's just have a look at everyone else. Watkin Rombat, Greg Carroll, Rumpus Bumpus, what are these names? John Laws, Benjamin Bandicoot? There was a Bandicoot in this? Which one was a Bunkle, Frog on a Log, Sandy Gore, Greg Carroll, so which one was a what kind of animal was Fergus? Oh, Paris, there we go. No, it doesn't say who voiced a Fergus, unless that was the Bandicoot there. Dobson Dorking. I'm just going back and just looking at the just Possum. Oh wait, what was the name of his hench rat? Because we never got her name. Can't really see there. No, we've got a rather interesting song at the end here, and it's not a bad song. It's well sung, and it's like, and it actually expected, unlike a lot of the other songs in the film, it just seemed to just coming out of nowhere. So what do I say about what can I say about this film? That was weird. It's not a bad film, but it's just very, very peculiar with a lot of the things going on, because it's like the first 20 minutes of it, I was like, and a lot of the reason why I was just like saying what's going on, that was genuinely me just trying to figure out where the characters are going and what's happening with all the crazy things that are going on. And it wasn't until like 20 minutes in when the film suddenly begins to slow down, and it begins to take its time with the characters interacting with each other. But yeah, it's definitely more entertaining than the Tale of Despereaux. We'll give it that credit, because they were at least it's entertaining in its insanity. Like, you want to keep watching to try to figure out what's going to happen next. But one thing I just need to I'm just thinking about is that it's like when it comes to like the emotional bits and like the parts with like Bunyip and his parents and a lot of the other things that were going on in this film. It's like it just it jumps from. It's like it's not like Centaur World where like the weirdness. They actually managed to balance it well with the emotional bits and managed to take time to slow down and be quiet and serious with a lot of the things going on. It just seems to just jump back and forth between emotional talk, and it seems a bit difficult to keep up at times with a lot of things going on, like the juxtaposition of the scenes that are going on. And when it comes to the characters, I think Sam was the best one. Sam Sornoff, the penguin. He was the one that was pretty entertaining. Well, I mean, a lot of the characters were. I mean, it was at least interesting. Like a lot of the characters, but what they had. I thought that the Magic Pudding himself was a bit too much of a jerk at times. He's just pretty mean spirited at times in this. But I heard that he was actually. I heard he was actually worse in the original story, but here he did have some hint of like learning his ways at the end, and but still, how could he die? It's like they play it up as being like this big serious moment when it looks like he's about to die, but he's a pudding, and he's constantly tearing bits out of his head to feed people with. So how could he die? How could no animated animals were harmed in the making of this film? Oh, well, that's good to know. Oh, you mean besides the ones that the villain Ace and him getting like thrown off into going thrown off into the Arctic? Yeah, I'm sure they weren't harmed. Actually, speaking of a villain, I looked at that. The villain in the original book was a very racist interpretation of a Chinese man called Curry and Rice. Usually he was just like I mean, he had a similar goal, like he tried to find pudding and hoard it to himself so that all of the people around him slowly starved to death. But thankfully, I think going for their other shipmates, that was nowhere near. That wasn't a racist stereotype, and but gave him like similar goals, and like the way he goes about it was better handled. But I heard that I read in the original story that Tooraloo was an actual book. Was an actual part in the book, but instead of being a town that they had to save, they were the pudding thieves get the pudding owners like shanghaied into the court of Tooraloo by claiming that they're the owners and that Bunyip, Bill, and Sam are the actual thieves. So there are just a few similarities, and they didn't mention anything about Bunyip's parents or anything. He lives with his uncle. His uncle's tremendous beard makes things a terrible hassle, and his uncle won't hear a word of trimming it. Sick of having to eat his soup outside, Bunyip resolves to set off into the world. You've got the thieves. They're in the original story, but they're pretty much working for themselves rather than working for the main villain here in the original story. So, I mean, it's like, speaking of a story, you have this pudding that can pretty much end world hunger by, like, splitting himself into parts and just, like, feeding everyone that way. Why couldn't they just wish for infinite puddings at the beginning of the film? It's like they didn't say anything about him turning. They didn't give any big reason why, or they didn't say that it would be dangerous at the start of it. So why couldn't they just ask him to turn into that, or have that happen? It just seems to come out of nowhere that they consider having him split into half, or multiple versions of himself. But it just comes a bit out of nowhere that they suddenly decide to do that. Why couldn't Why couldn't they think about that sooner? That could have solved a lot of problems very early on if they let him split into parts like that. But I mean, a lot of it is just like trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I mean, it does flow all right. It just and the animation. When it comes to the animation, I think I can best describe it as a mixture of Yoram Gross, Don Bluth, and Cosgrove Hall animation. That's how I would describe that. I mean, it's not the best animation that I've seen. But there are some bits where the lip syncing can be a little bit over, can be a little bit everywhere. Like with that Fergus or whatever his name was. Whenever he started talking, it just seemed to be a little bit of flip floppy the lip syncing. But other than that, I thought the animation was good. CGI, I mean, it was just used for effects and like the background effects, so it wasn't that noticeable. The problems with it, so it would be better than if I tried making any of the characters have any CGI there. Yeah, I'm just looking at it here. Bunyip Bluegum's quest to find his parents was invented for the movie to provide the story with some structure. In the book, he just sets out to see the world with no particular aim in mind. And in the book, Albert is much worse. I mean, he did change his ways by the end of the film, even if it was a bit harsh, like taunting Bunyip over his failures at some points. But he does have a genuine heroic side. When in the book, he's just a straight-up jerk. And yeah, the pudding thieves in the film are forced into evil under Bunkle. Oh no, actually, hang on, here we go. Bunkle decides that he's eaten all the other food, and the pudding thieves can't bring him Albert. He starts eating his slaves, so he stops caring about what he eats. He stops caring about what he eats, just as long as it's food. So I think they played it a bit. It seemed like it happened over time rather than just doing it on a whim, like Kazar did. So I think it is a bit better. The way that they handled it. And then the villain, did actually manage to be pretty unsettling at times. I mean, it was a little bit of an idiot when he caused the ship to come into problems because he was using the coal engine to bake food. But when he becomes the actual straight up villain, he becomes genuinely frightening at times, like with his facial expressions and how he almost jumps into like a cannibalism. Oh, that's the name, Ginger. That's the name of a rat. His assistant. Yeah, but they never mentioned her name. I never mentioned a name there. And I was still expecting him to blow up like a Archibald Snatcher from the box trolls at the end. I think the frog on the log, I don't think the frog on the log was in the original story. That was a bit strange out of nowhere. Just like how just in like the magic powers there, like and it was a bit weird that the frog was one of the few animals in this that wasn't anthropomorphic. What do you have against scalies? Well, no, you have lizards that are anthracized. What do you have against frog furries? It's not a bad film. I mean, it was at least entertaining, I would say. It's definitely a film that kept me interested all the way through, which is definitely more than I can say for something like the Tale of Despereaux. Thank heaven. So, for the person on YouTube who recommended this film to me, I can say thank you for. I got some weird sense of enjoyment out of watching this film. I mean, it's not that good of a film, but it is still at least memorable in a lot of the craziness that goes on in it. So, and there were some genuinely good bits that I did like. So, I did like that. So I think it was one that I'm at least glad that I checked out, and it does go into Raggedy Ann and Andy levels of insanity at times. So I can at least be happy that I saw it. So let's see, what will be my next live reaction that I have here? Brother Bear 2, it looks like, is next for the next one that I'm going to check out. I saw Brother Bear again recently. It's one of those films that I used to not really... I definitely like it a lot more than I used to. I think I was much too harsh on it the first time I saw it, but I have grown to like it more as time has gone on. But Brother Bear 2... I don't think that, judging from what I've heard about it, that one's going to be as good, or it's going to be. It's one that I have heard some very questionable things about. So let's have a look to see how that is next time. So touch you all later, everybody. Duckyworth out. Bye, everyone.